welcome back to the D&N Medical Series. It's your girl Nikki here, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit our subscribe button, turn our post notification bell on so you can get an update every time we have a new release. And also follow us on Instagram at D&N_Medical Series for lots more interesting content. So today we're talking all about gallstones, or what we call in medicine cholelithiasis. So what exactly are these? So these are basically pieces of solid material that form in an organ called your gallbladder, which is basically a small organ under your liver. This organ basically stores and releases bile, a fluid that makes your liver help in digestion of the food you eat. And guess what? Gallstones can range from the size of a sand to the size of a golf ball. So they can get really big. So what symptoms do you get? So well, you get pain in your upper belly, often on the right, just right under your rib. It can also radiate the pain to your right shoulder or back. You can even get an upset stomach, vomiting, and other digestive symptoms like indigestion, heartburns, and gas. So these symptoms that I'm going to tell you now are very serious, because this means that inflammation has taken place and you should see your doctor as soon as possible. So these include the belly pain that lasts for several hours, fevers and chills, yellow eyes or yellow skin, a dark urine, and a pale stool. So who gets gallstones? So people who have a family history of having gallstones can also have gallstones too. It's more common in women, especially if they're over 40 and if they're also obese. People who have a high fat and high cholesterol diet and a diet low in fiber also tend to get gallstones, as well as those who don't exercise much, women who use birth control pills or hormone replacement therapies, pregnant women, persons who have diabetes, as well as other illnesses like hemolytic disease like sickle cells and other hereditary hematological conditions, as well as liver condition like cirrhosis of the liver. People who also lose a lot of weight in a short period of time, or those who are fasting, also tend to get gallstones. So how do we treat gallstones? Well, if you don't have any symptoms, you don't need to treat them. But if you do have the symptoms listed above, we can do two procedures. So one is called a laparoscopic cholecystectomy, and the other is called an open cholecystectomy. The laparoscopy is the most common one, and this is where the doctor passes a narrow tube called the laparoscope into your belly through some small cuts, and they hold that in and put a camera in to find out where the gallbladder is and try to pull it out through these small cuts. And you can go home the same day or the other day. The other procedure, as the name suggests, the open cholecystectomy, offers you a bigger cut in the belly to remove the gallbladder, and you stay in the hospital a few more days than if you did a laparoscopy. It's important to note that you should get treatment for your gallstones if you are symptomatic, because it can cause serious complications like inflammation. The stones themselves can block your bile duct, and if they block the ducts to the pancreas, that organ can become inflamed, and so you end up with a pancreatitis. And if this blocked duct gets infected, you end up with an infection which can basically spread to your bloodstream and cause dangerous condition called sepsis, which can lead to multiple organ failure. Lastly, it's important to note that gallstones predispose you to a kind of cancer called gallbladder cancer, but it is rare. So how do you prevent yourself from getting gallstones? So well, I have 4 easy steps for you. So the first thing to do is to eat a healthy diet that is rich in fiber, has good fat like fish oil and olive oil, and avoid refined carbs and sugars and unhealthy fats. Get regular exercise. Aim for like 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Avoid diet that makes you lose weight very fast. And if you're a woman and you're at a high risk of having gallstones, for example, if you have a family history or you have another health condition like diabetes, you can talk to your doctor about whether or not you should avoid taking hormonal birth control. And that's it for this video about gallstones. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below and tell me what's your experience with gallstones.